CKBW. In the news this morning, the South Shore appears to be headed toward an unofficial royal visit at the beginning of the summer. As you already know, Prince William and his then new wife Kate Middleton will visit this country in late June and early July, with one stop here in the Maritimes in PEI. We've learned that visit will also extend briefly to the South Shore, although it's being classified as a personal trip. The royal couple will branch away from the main tour in PEI for a quick trip to Halifax and the Royal Nova Scotia Tattoo, continuing a tradition of royals attending the renowned event over the years. William and Kate will apparently overnight on the South Shore, although the final details of the side trip have not been revealed. We tracked down Prince William's Deputy Private Secretary, Peregrine MacDonald, who's been in Bridgewater in recent days on a top-secret scouting mission for the prince.
Well, folks, you've all been hearing about the rumors of Kate and William coming to Bridgewater this summer. They are going to be in Prince Edward Island. We've been able to track down their protocol officer. Peregrine MacDonald is on the line. Good morning, Peregrine.
Good morning. Please call me Perry.
Perry? Okay. You're the protocol officer for the Prince of Wales.
Well, actually, my title is Deputy Private Secretary to His Royal Highness Prince William of Wales. I don't work directly for His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. But yes, I do work out of Clarence House, the Prince of Wales' official residence.
And what brings you to Nova Scotia?
Well, it's policy for me never to actually discuss any official movements on why or where I may be. However, I think it would be fair to comment that I'm not here on a personal visit. I'm here to look at potential visits by my employer.
All right. Now, at the end of June, I do know that the Prince and Kate will be in Prince Edward Island. They'll be visiting the Maritime Provinces, right?
Yes, that is certainly part of the official tour itinerary for their first overseas visit as a married couple. And we're potentially looking at one or two options for them to have some private time away from the official itinerary.
Well, now, the International Tattoo takes place, June 30th to July 8th? And I understand there is some interest by the royal couple in the International Tattoo.
Well, both of them are incredibly interested in the tattoo. I think it would not be beyond my remit to admit that Miss Middleton played the euphonium as a youngster in the Pangbourne and District Brass Band. One of her fellow members of the band came over to the tattoo in 2008 and took part as a fanfare trumpeter. And she came back raving about it, and Miss Middleton has been interested in the show ever since. And of course, it's well known that His Royal Highness is himself a very accomplished piper. So, whilst I cannot confirm or deny that they may or may not be attending the tattoo, they're certainly incredibly interested in it, and there is a reason that I'm here in the province at the moment.
Now, obviously, if they're interested in it, they're going to have to stay somewhere in Nova Scotia outside of PEI if they do go see the tattoo, and I realize you can't comment on that, but have they discussed where they might be staying that night after the tattoo?
An invitation has been issued by a personal friend of His Royal Highness's. And, well, again, it's policy not to comment on anything that is of a private nature and is not formally announced.
And I understand you're not alone here in Bridgewater.
No, I am visiting with another member of the Royal Party, Chief Inspector Simon Swansea of the Diplomatic Protection Group of the Metropolitan Police. He's responsible for all security, and again, he would probably frown upon me saying too much.
I wonder if we could speak to Inspector Swansea.
I will certainly check to see. Good morning.
Good morning, Simon Swansea.
Good morning.
Well, you're with the Diplomatic Protection Services of the Metropolitan Police?
That's correct.
And what brings you to Nova Scotia, sir?
Well, as you're aware, and as my colleagues already informed you, we're in the municipality just exploring a number of options for this summer for the Royal Party's aforementioned visit.
Okay. Do you see any problems, any security problems here?
Well, obviously, it wouldn't be appropriate to comment.
Well, no, I suppose I'd be letting the bad guys know, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And again, since this is a personal visit, they would be staying at a private residence, I understand.
That's a possibility, but once again, we cannot.
You can't comment. Right. Boy, you guys are tight-lipped in the Diplomatic Protection Service. You've certainly got us excited here in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. Now, I guess I'm going to ask this on behalf of the public who may want to go to the International Tattoo. If the Prince of Wales and Miss Middleton were to show up at the tattoo, how would that affect anybody who has tickets for it? I mean, obviously there'd be much higher security, right?
Absolutely. I mean, with any royal visit, there's always increased security. But again, as to the actual specifics, I wouldn't be able to comment.
Right. You can't even comment on what night they might show up.
Certainly not.
Certainly not. Well, I appreciate your time, Inspector Swansea.
Thanks so much.
All right. And it's our final check-in this morning with Peregrine McDonald and Inspector Simon Swansea. I understand he's with you as well, right?
He is indeed. He's looking over my shoulder, ensuring that I don't break any of the security protocols that we are all bound by so very strictly.
And I understand those protocols are very strict on April the 1st.
It's an especially difficult day for us. We find that is a day when all sorts of things can happen.
Like April Fools, perhaps?
I couldn't possibly comment on that.
Can we get a no comment from Inspector Swansea?
Inspector Swansea, would you like to give a final no comment on whether this... Here he is.
Hello, Inspector.
Hello there.
Simon Swansea of the Diplomatic Protection Corps of the Metropolitan Police.
Absolutely.
And the date today is...
I believe it to be the 1st of April.
And in England, I understand that they celebrate April 1st the same as here in Canada.
Well, again, that's not a matter I could possibly comment.
I'm sure you couldn't. Thanks again for your no comments.
Thanks so much.
And John Waterman, we've had some fun this morning.
Yeah, and we just found out about this and got the interview just after midnight.
No, stop. You can stop now. You can stop now.
So what do we say at this point?
Happy Euphonium?
Yeah, happy Euphonium Day. Happy April Fools.
April Fool.